Hello, Tara here again. I just wanted to share an example of failed change. You'll be learning this week and next week about some of Kotter's steps, one of them being creating a vision and also creating buy-in. I wanted to share this example with you. I worked for the city of Pittsburgh on a gang homicide deterrent strategy. The strategy had three compartments per se. So think of a tripod. So there was three departments that made up a system to reduce homicides in gang populations in the city of Pittsburgh. One of those legs being the police officers, the other one being social services, and the third one being the community. So each of those legs came together for monthly meetings to say, hey, we don't want these people to lose their lives. How can we offer them additional resources? How can we get them to change their lives? And that's where social services came in and said, we can offer these resources. We can have stipends for school. And then the police were supposed to come in and really kind of do the stick approach, but also a carrot approach. Like, hey, we want you to succeed. We don't want you to die. We don't want you to be a part of these gangs. But if you are and you continue to be, we will come down harder on you. And then the community came in and said, hey, we care about you. We've lost too many people. Let us help you. We love you. We're here to support you. So it's those three legs. And without one of them working accordingly, the whole theory and national model fails. Because it's a national model that has been used in New York City, High Point, North Carolina, Boston, LA. We had a vision of what that looked like in reference to Kotter's steps. We had a vision. We wanted to reduce violence among gang members. We could see the vision through implementation in other cities throughout the U.S. And we thought we had buy-in, which was everybody participating. But there's a clear difference between coming to the table and saying you're there and actually having that buy-in that shows up. And so the model actually, since it was a national model, was supported by the man that created it, who was David Kennedy of John Jay College in New York. And so he came in to teach the model. After about a year or so, he pulled his accreditation from the model because of the lack of buy-in from the police force here in Pittsburgh. They weren't willing to change their stick approach to a more community policing approach. They weren't helpful with working with social services and providing documentation and processes that needed to change. And so he pulled the national model accreditation. And so then the city went without the program for about 3 years until a new chief of police was hired that actually could propose that buy-in that is needed and be the leg of the tripod in order to successfully change homicide strategies here in the city of Pittsburgh. So I wanted to share that example of failed change and how it can be, a systems problem.